welcome to the MineWreckers server. My name is Weird and Bearded, and I forgot to record an intro. So I'm going to record it now. In today's episode, we are going to look at our storage system, because currently it is not a system, it barely counts as storage. It is just a load of chests. They are sorted alphabetically, but it is just a load of chests. And we need something better. We need to get a proper sorting system in place. But before we can do that, my sorting system is Shulker based. I need to build a Shulker farm. Well, I have built a Shulker farm because, again, I'm recording this intro at the end of the episode. But for the purposes of our imagination, I need to build a Shulker farm. I need to collect some resources, so let's get those resources collected, and I will be right back. So I have been summoned by Groupie for a meeting over at the shopping district where I am currently. He's not here yet, so I'm just waiting. We will see what this is all about when he arrives. There he is. Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
You have something on your head.
Yes, I do.
It's mildly terrifying.
Mildly terrifying. Good. That's exactly what I wanted.
Good. You summoned me here.
It's Fat Bruce from Finding Nemo.
Okay. It's the teeth.
Yes, the teeth are terrible. Well, he had quite the struggle when I caught him.
Keep him away from me.
I mean, I actually I have one of his friends too. Oh my goodness, it looks so ridiculous.
Why is it already on my head?
I think I made a mistake when I modeled him. That's why he's already on your head.
Well, this is
But that's good, he likes you. He's already on your head.
There you go. I assume you want him back.
Anyway, yeah, so we are standing next to the official MineWreckers changing room stall.
Okay.
I have a little something that I made for you. If you want to step inside, and then it's a magic one, so it'll happen automatically as soon as I shut this door.
Okay then.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Are you changed? Do you think you're changed?
I'm still in the room, which is good. I thought this might be a trap.
Oh, no, not at all. Okay.
Do I look pretty?
Okay. Wow. Oh, it's so much easier on the eyes. You might not notice a difference, but there is totally a huge difference.
I am less solid.
Solid. It's easier on the eyes to look at.
I mean, I don't know if I would ever be described as easy on the eyes to look at, but still. Thank you.
I mean, if you don't like it, I mean, it is just 1 diamond.
I mean,
but, if you like it, I expect 2 diamonds.
I mean, I feel like this was given to me and then payment was demanded. Which is not generally how these things work.
I'm only joking, but yeah, your skin was like very hard for my eyes to look at, so I kind of dulled it a little bit, but it's still very, very vibrant.
Now I've got to change my other skins to match. I have so many skins. I don't think any of them have been seen on the in my YouTube videos. I don't think any of them have been seen on my YouTube videos, except for this one. But now I'll change the others to match.
Oh, okay. to you, you were more solid with your more bling skin, but I paid attention to the patterns and I adjusted the colors accordingly, very like specifically, so that like nothing was changed. The patterns are all still there.
Yeah, yeah, I can tell because initially I didn't see the difference, and then I noticed.
Believe it or not, so the yellow stripes on your skin, the very first one on closer to your pants is actually a darker yellow than the one above it. It's not a bright yellow.
Well, yeah, it's gone more into
originally was.
It's gone more into the green, ever so slightly.
I feel like it's interesting. So, looking at the front, everything is the way I had it and designed it, but then the back kind of looks more vibrant like the original skin, which is kind of weird.
Well, I have noticed.
I changed everything.
I don't think the back of the sleeves have been changed that much.
Oh no, those have changed.
Ah. Fair
Again,
enough.
I kept all patterns and just adjusted their color saturation ever so slightly. So I don't know why it makes it more detailed and more patterned on your shirt than it was originally when it was saturated, but everything is exactly the same, just less saturated.
Well, I feel like this is enough staring at me. It's getting quite weird now.
Okay.
Well, thank you. 2 diamonds, you said?
No, you don't have to pay me. You don't have to. Oh.
I'm going to back away slowly and hope that the portal's behind me.
Alright, well...
yes, interesting. Oh, I missed it. Bye! Where's your box, groupie? Oh, there it is. 2 diamonds. Well, now that I'm in my fancy new threads, I've been busy collecting resources for the new Shulker farm. However, I have one more resource left to collect. There is some empty Shulker boxes around here. So, it is time for a bonus mini farm. Nice and simple, snow farm. I'm going to be here a little while. So I'm in the Nether. I am next to the portal to the industrial district, and over here is where we are going to be building the nether half of our Shulker farm. So this area is where the Shulkers are going to be killed and their drops collected. In the overworld, we're going to be duplicating the Shulkers. But for now, we're going to start off simply with the item collection area. So I have already marked it off with some scaffolding. I need one more on there to start me off because this all relies on some quite specific heights. I'm already working on a version which hopefully will be a bit easier to make. But I'm simply going to make a little tower going up here, and then it's going to split off into all of the killing chambers. So I'm going to get that done and then build out a platform. So that's all now in place. So you can see where we have our chest coming up into a variety of killing chambers, which we'll get onto how they work in just a moment. I've also built out this platform with some portals underneath where the shulkers are going to come through. So the idea is we have all of these buttons in place to stop them from teleporting around. So they can only teleport to this top section, where we are going to start placing some rails. So I believe we're going to start from here with a powered rail, which is currently going to be unpowered. We're going to do that from the back a bit later on. Then into a regular rail. Then we're going to take this on a little journey around here and across to this point where it's going to go up onto an activator rail and then down, and again we're going to have a block here for it to bounce back. So once I get to this activator rail, they're going to be thrown off onto this hopper where we're going to have a powdered snow bucket. Well, just powdered snow. The bucket will remain with me, but the shulker will end up in there and will slowly freeze to death, as well as taking crushing damage from the entity cramming. So I'm going to get the rest of these lines in. I'm going to put in the blocks at the back, get everything powered, and then we will start on the next section up, because there's a little bit more to this, just to make things a bit easier in the long run. So I thought I'd get this section just built up entirely so I can explain a bit more how this is going to work. So when shulkers come through those portals at the bottom, they could teleport to this platform where they get sent to their death, or they could get teleported up to this platform, which is a little holding area. This is so that if the duplicating shulker in the overworld dies, after a while a signal gets sent through into the nether, and that minecart will pick up the shulker, send it back through the portal off of the activator rail there, and it will replace the shulker in the overworld. This will make more sense on the other side. This is very much me figuring out how I wanted to do it. On the other side, as you'll see in the overworld, if you know anything about shulker farms, I'm very much using the Trident True method. So let's head over to the overworld and start construction over there. Back in the overworld side of things, we are on the little starting island of the industrial district, and we have this path stretching off quite a way. Remember, distances in the overworld are considerably larger than they are in the nether, so even though it's right next to the portal in the nether, it's all the way over here. I'm really hoping I've got this right. So this is where our entrance is going to be. This is where we're going to be activating the farm. So the farm's going to be all across here, quite high up. My plan is to build one slice of it so I can explain what's going on. And then I'll get the rest in place and then steal a shulker from Top's farm. So for some reason the audio didn't actually record with this clip, so I'm re-recording the audio a bit later. As you can see, I am in my free cam mode at the moment, so we can take a look at this. Let's see if I can remember exactly what I was talking about. So that is where the shulker box is going to sit. It's going to be fired upon by all of those snow golems once that trapdoor is up. If the trapdoor is down or the shulker box disappears, they will stop firing. If it's just because the shulker's disappeared, that target block eventually is going to lose signal, which is going to activate a system right at the top of the farm, which I'm assuming we're going to take a look at in just a moment. I really probably should have watched this clip before re-recording the audio, but the shulker will teleport over to those other large glass panes if it doesn't die, and will then go through to the nether side of things, be picked up by the minecarts, dropped off at the powdered snow, etc, etc. Here's where that signal comes in. If the signal disappears, that minecart will head off, picking up a shulker and also sending a signal through to the nether side to bring another shulker back through, which is where we have this portal above the entire thing. And that is how this farm works. Now all I need to do is build up the rest of the farm, which I think we'll do in time-lapse form. It is all built up, it is looking spectacular. Before we get a proper view of it though, I'm obviously having a lot of issues with these Umberpike piglins, specifically if, like this one, they get onto the tracks, and like that one, they get onto the tracks, because then they can wander around, they're going to get in the way of minecarts and stuff. So I am going to get myself a load of trapdoors, try and block their route to the tracks there. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. And also, just expand the bit at the bottom so they have something to land on, and there's a big enough drop there that they should die. Then I've got a gold farm as well, but as you can see, it's looking pretty big. I've just got to go get some trapdoors now. So here we are. I believe all the trapdoors are in place. I can't think of any that I've missed. If we go right to the top, you can see that I have blocked the top ones off entirely, so if there are any zombified piglins in there, they'll just stay there. The others I have put trapdoors along here. Some of them block off access entirely to these tracks, but the rest of them they can just walk off and will eventually fall down onto this platform. I've spent some time watching them because once you activate the farm, there is a lever in the nether side to activate the minecarts, then you pull that lever, and yes, I know there's a creeper there. I'm ignoring the creeper. Creepers are scary. But you can then just wander into here, and it will take you up to a little AFK chamber right in the middle of the farm. You do have to awkwardly open trapdoors. I might just replace these with signs. It gets quite loud because you are right next to the portals, but then when you're done, you can drop down, much like that zombified piglin did. And every now and then we get dead fish on here, and I can only assume that they swim into the bubble column, because the bubble column actually starts right at the bottom. So I can only assume they swim in and end up on the platform. So yeah, we're getting dead fish as well. However, I don't actually have time to get a shulker. I need to get this edited. I need to start editing now. So, I'm going to be here in the next episode anyway, because I have more farms I need to get built up. Maybe we'll get the shulker in then, test out the farm, make sure everything's working, but for now, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. My name is Weird and Bearded. To be continued.